welcome back to my book channel. My name is Lady Lauren Explorer, and today I'm going to be talking about an angst-filled book, and I loved it. It's Inhale and Exhale by C.L. Matthews. This book, let's just talk about it. So this is a big daddy. It's over 500 pages, and it's 500 pages of nice, good angst. We have something that spans like over a series of years. So we have our hero. No. So we have our heroine. Her name is Lauren, like Loren, and she meets this boy named Toby. Toby becomes her best friend, and he has an older brother named Jace. Jace is the popular guy. He's a popular brother, and Toby is also a popular boy too. Wow, I'm so brother. But Toby knows that Jace is more popular. He has to compete. They are half brothers. So he wants to keep Lauren to himself. He calls her Sparkle. She knows that Toby likes her. And for a good year, they were best friends. She also has another best friend. She has few friends. So she has like Toby, and then she has Ellie, which is like Eleanor or Nora. And those are her two best friends throughout this whole entire thing. When I mean Toby and Lauren have thick as thieves for the first 2 years. And then something happens at a party that Toby's brother threw at their parents' house. And Lauren wants to just forget about it because she knows that Jace is just a playboy. And then we realize he's not a playboy. He actually likes Lauren, and he wants to be with Lauren, and Lauren plays hard to get for a minute, but she ends up going at it, and then Toby backs off. They don't speak to each other while she's dating Jace. And that's where like the first part of this book goes. It's just their high school together. Then we get into like, this is years in the future. So I think it's like 14 years. And Jace and Lauren are married with 2 kids. And we realize that something happened. So there is trigger warnings because there is miscarriage, infidelity. Wow. Infidelity, and death of a parent. Oh, and obviously angst. So, and attempted suicide. Wow, that's a lot of triggers. But yeah. So we get that like something happened where like Lauren is in a grieving process. Like she's getting out of this funk she had because she just lost a child and then lost her mother in the same week. And then she realizes that like this is years later. She's trying to get better. She's noticing that she needs to get better. And then like as she's trying to get better, she realizes her husband hasn't been her husband for a minute now, like almost a year. And she tells her best friend, like, hey, I think he's cheating on me. And like Allie's like, no, I don't think so. Are you sure? All that kind of stuff. Well, long story short, Jace was. And then we find out that who he cheated on her with. And that was a blow. It's crazy. There's so much drama in here because she also, like, when she finds out that, you know, he cheated on her for however long he did, which he doesn't tell her, like, he makes it seem like it's the time frame that she said it was. But we then find out it's a completely different time frame. Completely different. And then we also find out that like there's some underlying things that's been going on in the background with so much drama. So much drama. I could have made a reading vlog with how like my jaw was dropping a lot of times. But like when she realizes that he cheated on her and who he cheated on her with, she goes running to Toby, and her and Toby have this like on again, off again, like feelings relationship because she loves Toby. Like she does love Toby, but not as much as she loves Jace. And she's hurt, so she uses Toby, and Toby uses her, and it's just like a lot going on. A lot going on. It's mad. And I loved every single bit of it. Like my heart was hurting so much because I felt so bad for her because I'm just like, oh my gosh, she was grieving and she has a adult, like almost adult son. He's like 15. And she has a little child at home and she's been grieving and her husband hasn't been with her because he has given up on the relationship and doesn't want to fight anymore. And then he's now sleeping out with someone else. And it was so much. And I loved every minute of it. Like, I just could not get enough of it. It was page turning. I had to like sat here and I was thinking, I can do this in one sitting. I didn't do it in one sitting actually because I had to go do something else because it's my roommate's birthday. So when I got back, I finished it and it was just so compelling how hurt and this grieving process is. And does she want to go back with him? Does she want to file for divorce? Are they gonna like so much happened in here, so much, and then like it went like off the rails, like Hollywood style. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Usually I hate the Hollywood style, but because I was so invested in the drama, I did not care. I was just like, oh, what? Oh my gosh, no. It was just like, I know a lot of people don't like the trope of infidelity, but the angst that it brings and this, the feeling that I feel whenever I can read the hurt is so good. Like it makes me want to keep reading. So Lauren's hurt was so compelling, but then you also were like, you can't be sympathetic to her because she also does things too. And you're just like, what? I'm not rooting for him, but like, Lauren, why are you doing this? Like, come on, like, you should know. Be a bigger person. It's just so much. And then like, you're thinking like, oh my gosh, Toby's a horrible brother, like, blah, 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 blah. But then you try to root for him and you're just like, you know what? He does love Lauren. It's just so much was going on in my head. And I was just like, I need to finish this. I need to figure out what's going on. I need to know the ending. And what an ending it was. It wasn't the ending I was hoping for, but it gave me like what I needed because I knew that after everything, it was going to be okay. Like, it wasn't going to be like an HEA, but as long as, the work towards the future is going on, I'm okay. Then I found out that there's Toby's book, and it's even more tragic. And I am here for it. Like, so like this is a lot. Like it's a lot. So again, if you don't like infidelity, this probably isn't going to be for you because they talk about it a lot, and it's angsty. Like angsty. There's a whole bunch of going both ways if you think about it. But like it doesn't excuse what happened. Like they still cheated, but like there's a lot. Like I can't harp on how much I was just like, wow, I love this. And it's so toxic how like Jace was when certain things happened, and like when he started to grovel. And I love the groveling aspect of this too, because even though like he didn't grovel the way I wanted a character who messed up to grovel, but he groveled and then was just toxic, and then groveled, and became toxic, and then groveled. Like, when I say toxic, I mean, he's like, you're mine. You're mine. This is mine. I'm yours. That kind of stuff. Oh, it just compels me even more. And I don't like Jace. Like, I didn't like him. I'm glad that he fought for his relationship and his family and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't like him. I really wanted her to be with Toby, but it's up to her in the end, and she chose to be with the person who she's been with for years now, so whatever. But I can't wait to read Toby's book, because this is In Hell Exhale. Because again, in the book, because she has like these breakdowns, Jace and Toby always tell her inhale, exhale, breathe. So this is inhale, exhale, and then Toby's book is called Breathe, and I'm just like, yes. But I know that one is super toxic. So much infidelity, and toxic, and miscommunication. So these probably books aren't for you if you don't like that, but I love it, and I'm here for it. But yes, the toxic in this and the angst was so good. But that is beside the point. I hope you guys enjoyed this, because that was a great angst. I didn't cry. I was sort of waiting for myself to cry. I did tear up at some points, but like a tear didn't shed, like it didn't fall. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Anyways, my name is Lady Lauren Explore. I hope to see you guys in my next video, down in the comments. So just hit that like button, for the YouTube algorithms. I can't talk right now. Oh my gosh. But I will see you then. Bye.